It was supposed to be a triumphant rally, tens of thousands gathered under summer skies. Excitement, energy, hope. But in a heartbeat, celebration turned to chaos. A single bullet, fired from a rooftop nearly 400 feet away, pierced the calm, aimed at a former president. This is the story of 13 July 2024, Butler, Pennsylvania, and the rally that changed everything. It's early evening, roughly 6 p.m. local time. Donald Trump walks onto the stage at Butler Farm Show grounds, in a rally described as one of his largest during the 2024 campaign. Supporters cheer. The crowd is immune to fear. The atmosphere is charged, but celebratory. On nearby buildings, rooftops loom in the dusk light. Snipers and security agents scan the crowd. But not every rooftop is under direct surveillance. The shooter is identified as Thomas Matthew Crooks, a 20-year-old from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. He carried an AR-15-style rifle, a DPMS Panther Arms DR-15 16 inches M4, 5.56 by 45 millimeter. Crooks climbed onto a rooftop of a building roughly 400 feet, about 120 meters from the stage, giving him a vantage point over the rally. According to official timeline, Crooks had visited the site earlier, came back later with the weapon, and even flew a drone nearby before the rally began. Investigators described the shooting as more than just a tragic act. The event was treated as an assassination attempt.
Visual, night rally, sudden panic, cut to chaotic images, security rushing, crowd reaction, freeze frame of bullet trajectory, or camera frame with muzzle flash. Around 6:11 p.m., as Trump discussed border crossing data and pointed to charts behind him, the first shots rang out. Witnesses say 7 to 8 shots were fired. People shouted, "He's got a gun!" Panic surged. Many dropped to the ground. One bullet struck Trump, grazing or piercing the upper part of his right ear. In footage, he clutches his ear, then ducks behind the podium. Secret Service agents swarmed him within seconds. Chaos erupted. Crowd screaming. Shouts of "Get down!" as more rounds echoed. Blood visible on his face, Trump was rushed off the stage, briefly pumping his fist, mouthing "fight" at the crowd before being escorted to safety. The attack left one spectator dead, Corey Comparatore, and critically injured at least 2 others. The shooter, Crooks, was killed on the rooftop by a counter-sniper from the United States Secret Service shortly after the shots began. The event shocked the nation. The shooting was quickly labeled an assassination attempt and a potential act of domestic terrorism. In the days that followed, the Federal Bureau of Investigation launched a full-scale investigation, urging anyone with photos or videos to come forward. Meanwhile, amid grief for the slain spectator and wounded bystanders, many asked, how could security fail so badly? How did a gunman reach a rooftop with a powerful rifle? And why was he not stopped earlier? The attempt marked a turning point, raising serious concerns about security protocols at large rallies and political events. Security agencies came under scrutiny for lapses. For Trump's campaign, the moment became symbolic, a martyr in waiting, unbowed by violence. The widely circulated image of him with a raised fist and blood on his face, a visual that resonated deeply. Politically, the attempt underscored the rising stakes and tension in the 2024 election, a stark reminder of how polarizing and dangerous the landscape had grown. Security experts began calling for reforms: better rooftop sweeps, more comprehensive surveillance, clearer threat assessment, and reevaluation of how open-air political gatherings are protected. On 13 July 2024, a crowd came to cheer, and a bullet came to kill. One shot changed more than a campaign rally. It changed conversation. It changed expectations. It exposed the fragility of democratic rituals under threat. As investigations continue, security reforms are demanded, and the victims, lost and wounded, are remembered. But one fact remains. In Butler, that summer night, democracy survived. And the question now is, how many rallies will be safe again?